Hey guys, in today's video we're going to talk about the hot daughters of action stars.
Hold on. Let's keep this sophisticated.
Okay, we'll be a little classier here and respectful, so we'll just say the beautiful daughters of action stars. This is going to be part 1 of a new miniseries, by the way. Make sure to stay until the end of the video because I'll be debuting something new that I think you guys will get a kick out of. It'll be kind of a fun thing to share in videos going forward on this channel. Also, we just hit a milestone on the channel today, surpassing 25,000 subs, so thanks everyone so much for subbing. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can continue building this awesome community here of guys, girls, and circles, etc., making the 80s and 90s great again. Alright, so everyone likes a little bit of eye candy, so I hope you enjoy pictures while I give you a little history and info on each of these daughters and let you know what they're involved with as far as whether they're in the entertainment industry, etc. So aside from Jean-Claude Van Damme, all of these action movie star legends have more than one daughter, but I'll be focusing on the most popular one. To kick things off, we'll cover Steven Seagal's daughter, Arissa Seagal, though she usually goes by Arissa Lebrock. We all know Steven Seagal as a great Aikido master who had a series of box office hits from the late 80s throughout the 90s.
It just makes me cringe.
He's been married 4 times, and Arissa comes from his 3rd marriage to supermodel Kelly Lebrock.
You're Kelly Lebrock's daughter. You're Steven Seagal's daughter. No, I'm me.
Kelly has been in several movies of her own, most notably The Woman in Red as well as Weird Science, and I'm sure you'd all recognize her from playing opposite Steven Seagal in the film Hard to Kill. Make sure to check out the video I did on that movie, by the way. I'll link it in the description below. Speaking of the Woman in Red film, though, Arissa reenacted a famous shot from that film in the red dress during one of her modeling shoots. So Arissa Seagal Lebrock was born in July of 1993, so as of this video, that'd make her 27 years old. She would have been born between Under Siege in 1992 and On Deadly Ground in 1994. This, I imagine, would have been a great time in Seagal's life, coming off the huge box office success of Under Siege, having a daughter, and then working on his directorial debut for On Deadly Ground. It should be no surprise that Steven Seagal was very busy during this time. In fact, Arissa said that Steven Seagal was not around much when she was growing up, and although their relationship has gotten better over the years, she said it's not quite 100% fine. Her mom, Kelly Lebrock, raised her out of the limelight on a ranch in San Ynez, California and Santa Barbara. As far as her stats go,
call me 362446. I think I have what you're looking for.
she's 5'7", which is pretty tall for a girl, but not necessarily if your dad is 6'4" and your mom is 5'8", so based on that, she's on the shorter side. The site modelfact.com lists her weight at 64 kilograms, which is approximately 140 pounds. Considering she's 5'7", I don't buy it. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way whatsoever, because she actually carries her weight really well. She said, Lebrocks tend to be very slender, and I ended up looking like a Seagal. Strong and built, I feel powerful, I love my body. Which is good, she should. She happens to be a plus-size model, stating that even at a very young age, she realized pretty early on that she wasn't going to be a petite girl. Instead of letting that hold her back from her modeling dreams, she decided to embrace it.
I can show women that you don't need to be a certain size to feel beautiful or be beautiful.
As far as plus-size models go, talk about having your cake and eating it too. If there's one complaint that models have, it's that they're starving. And I'm not talking about for attention, I'm talking about food. Those mainstream models are still pretty thin and unhealthy looking in general. So there's a lot more opportunity these days for different body types, which I think most people prefer anyway.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, she's a full-figured gal.
In 2017, Arissa landed herself a place on the Lifetime reality show Growing Up Supermodel, which follows the lives of young models striving to obtain the sort of fame like their famous parents are known for. Arissa said that Steven Seagal made a rare phone call to her, letting her know that he wasn't happy she'd be taking part in the reality show Growing Up Supermodel, calling it a mistake. Her mom, Kelly Lebrock, on the other hand, was more supportive, probably because she has a role in the show. Like her father, Arissa also trains in and loves martial arts. For her, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which she states that Steven Seagal was happy when she told him that she was training in it and that it's been one of the few things that connects them. She's been training 6 days a week for a few years now and has even competed. For example, in 2019 as a blue belt competitor, she ended up taking 2nd place and winning a silver medal in the IBJJF Jiu-Jitsu No-Gi World Championship. Also in 2019, she was invited to the WWE tryout camp. I haven't heard anything related to that since, so it's hard to say if we'll see her in the WWE at some point in the future. You can follow her on Instagram, though it's not a verified account, I'm pretty sure it's hers. Username Arissa Lebrock. Looks like she's got just under 19,000 followers as of this video. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out to the end of the video. Like I mentioned, we're going to do something new on the channel that I'll share at the end of the videos. This segment I'm going to call the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I like all these comments you put out there, and I'm going to point out what I think is a good one, a bad one and an ugly one, which is kind of like another category. But I'll comment on the comments, and hopefully you guys will find this amusing like I did. All right, so the first comment comes from the Bloodsport Greatest Martial Arts Movie Ever video that I did, and I'll link that in the description below. So the comment, this is what I'll call the good one, from Antonio Rita. I apologize if I mess up a name. He said, I truly respect your opinion and I love his movies, referring to Jean-Claude Van Damme. But for me, Bruce Lee brought the dragon out of me and made me become a martial artist myself, but I respect your opinion. Peace. What a great comment. I'm with him as far as like Bruce Lee. Enter the Dragon I'd probably put, you know, as the second best martial arts movie of all time. But, you know, I'm with him on Bruce Lee, but for me it was Van Damme. But I do respect his kind words. Alright, so the next comment comes from the Dolph Lundgren Drago's Real Diet and Training video that I recently did. This comment, I'll call it bad, comes from Mr. Dynamic Media. He said, dude, if you really think that Dolph didn't take gear for Rocky IV, then you should get a new job. That's funny, and I could see where he's coming from. I kind of, like I mentioned in that video, give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to lean more towards innocent until proven guilty as opposed to guilty until proven innocent. So that's where I stand. But no, man, I wish YouTube was my job, so I don't necessarily have to get a new job. YouTube is more of a side hustle / hobby, but yeah, it'd be awesome if this was my job someday. So, but I do see where he's coming from with that comment. You know, he just kind of presented it in a comical way, so. Alright, last but not least, this comment also comes from that same Dolph Lundgren video. This one I don't even really know how to interpret. Shrayan Sakar says, shit, an Asian with a full beard. Damn, I've seen too much. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, but Asians with full beards, we're out there, man. We are out there. In fact, Bruce Lee actually sported a pretty cool beard back in the day. I call it the dragon beard. So yeah, that's an interesting comment. But anyway, thanks guys for commenting in general. Go ahead and comment on this video. Make sure to hit that likes up button, and then I'll see you guys next time.